G'day everyone, it's Ghost or Simon here, and today I've got something for you. So if you remember, about 4 days ago, I uploaded an unboxing of a Tyrant Funko Pop from the Resident Evil collection. Now, despite this box saying it's from pop culture and saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Standard Dust Dragon, it is not that. This box came from a Facebook marketplace seller who sells Funko Pops, and in this box is the remaining Resident Evil Funko Pops. So I'm going to go ahead, cut it open, and we'll see if this is a scam or not. Alright, so surprisingly, was not a scam. I'm only joking. I knew this bloke wouldn't rip me off because it's a genuine Facebook marketplace seller. Someone who actually, I think he has his own sort of business where he sells Funko Pops privately. But yeah, he sent me the last of the Resident Evil collection, which is the last 6, which are right here. And these ones costed me $600, so they're basically $100 each, but the real reason, like the real prices are different. I believe these two were like 80, and I can't remember which one these was the more expensive one. I actually know the Leon was the most expensive one, but it all added up to $600 because I got the shipping for free because I bought them all once. So I'm not sure which is which. I know one of these is the Hunter. We'll go ahead, grab one of these out. Oh, I'll need the knife again to cut it. Alright, I'll be right back once I cut these guys free. Alright, so first one to come out was the Hunter. Now, as you can tell, well, I don't know if you can, but the box does look like it's got a bit of age to it. Looks a little faded, but the Funko Pop itself looks perfect. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with him or any kind of scratches. But yeah, the box around like the sides, a little bit faded, a little bit yellowy, but that's no surprise, especially when it's nearly 7 years old. Collect the entire line of Funko Pop Resident Evil super stylized vinyl figures. And the only thing he's got is a bit of damage on the corner, but apart from that, he's in great condition. Now, this one is very, I wouldn't say very rare, but very hard to come by. Especially in a box, because the majority of the Resident Evil ones are actually out of their box for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why that would be, but yeah. He's in great condition, he looks good. Doesn't look like there's any sort of damage on him, but we'll pop him out and have a closer look. See what he looks like. So I went ahead and pulled him out of his box, took a closer look. Not a lot of damage on him. A few paint defects, but for his age, he's definitely in amazing condition. I'm not going to take all of them out of the box, I just want to take this one out because apparently this is the one that's got the most damage because of the box having a dent in it. But surprisingly, the Funko Pop is in great condition. And this one is one of the more rare ones to come by, whereas the Tyrant and all the other ones are very easy to find. Especially finding this one in a box. I think most people on eBay are selling these, but with their boxes they've got damage on them. And as you can see, yeah, that box is a little bit faded. If there's another one in here that isn't as faded, I'll put a comparison together. But yeah, I took him out of the box, had a look around. He's in great condition for 7 years old, for 8 years old. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at the other ones. Alright, next one up is everyone's favourite, the Tyrant. Now, I'm not going to linger on this one too much because I already did an unboxing video of it. But I will put a side-by-side comparison of the boxes. You can see this one's a little bit darker and this one's a little bit lighter. Yeah, not much you can do about that. That's just general wear and tear. But yeah, this is the non-glow-in-the-dark variant. This is just the normal Tyrant. Exactly the same as the other one. A little bit easier to come by, but exactly the same as the other one. No difference, only from the fact that this one doesn't glow in the dark. So we'll set him down there. and we'll go take a look at these ones. Right, next up is the most expensive one of them all, Leon S. Kennedy, 156 from the Resident Evil collection. Now this one's actually in a protective cover. I'm not going to take him out because I want to try and keep him in that pristine condition. As you can see, there he is holding his Remington, is it? I believe it is. Or shotgun, or whatever type of gun that is. But yeah, surprisingly, the most expensive one of them all. He will run you about $250 for one in this type of condition. Just because I think he's everyone's favourite character. And I don't know why this one is so more expensive, guys. Like, I really don't know why he's such an expensive Funko Pop. I wouldn't be able to tell you. He must be one of the most popular ones. I do know he is one of the most popular characters, so that would most likely have something to do with it. But then again, Jill Valentine is also very popular, and so is Nemesis. So, yeah, I don't know why this one stands out more than all the other ones. But as you can see there, he's in great condition, no dents in the box. It doesn't look like his box is faded at all. Number one thing you always want to check for is sun damage, where these have been sitting near windows and the sun has just been shining on them and just makes the paint on the Funko fade away and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's in great condition. Nothing wrong with him. Definitely one of the most expensive ones, so if you can find him in a box for a cheap price that's not a fake, I definitely recommend going for it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, next one up is the Licker, or as what I used to call them when I watched the movie, the Hounds, whatever they are. But I found out shortly that they were called the Lickers. This is the 158 one, and he's right there on the box. He's not in a 6-inch size, surprisingly. I thought this one would have been like these ones here. I thought he would have come in a 6-inch size like that, but surprisingly no. Now this one's box is in amazing condition. It doesn't look like it's got any wear on it at all, and the Funko inside the box just looks incredible. Choking hazard. I don't know how this would be a choking hazard. But yeah, this one definitely looks the best out of the three I've opened so far. Leon's box is amazing, but it is a little bit faded. But you gotta remember, these are 7 years old. So yeah, this boy will run you about $80 if he's in his box. If he's out of his box, you'd be looking at about $50. Somewhere in there. This one ranges between that 120 and 80 figure. He's a little bit easier to find than the other ones because, I don't know, for some reason, the hardest ones to find are Nemesis and Leon. But yeah, that's the Licker. Looks incredible. Doesn't look like there's any damage on him at all. Mind the dust particles. Let's go ahead and pull out the next one. Here he is, 157, the man himself. My personal favourite villain from the Resident Evil series, Nemesis, with the bazooka. Now, finding this one in a box is very difficult because the ones that I've seen on eBay only come in boxes. Only come by themselves, so not in boxes. But this one's box is in great condition. Again, it's in protective cover, just like all the rest. And he looks incredible. Especially the figure itself. Now, if you want me to do a separate video where I take all these out of their boxes and basically stand them up side to side and do a little bit of a review on them then, I will do that. The only reason I'm not doing it today is because it would make this video extremely long. Now, this one will run you about $130 to $150 if he's in his box. Without a box, people ask about $80, $90. Keep in mind that these are Australian prices. Yeah, he's in great condition. So glad to have him in the collection. Finally, the last one out of the box, My personal favourite character from the Resident Evil series, Jill Valentine. Now, this brings back memories, because as you can see, she's, for all the Resident Evil fans out there, she's in the original uniform that she wore in the first game. And that's what surprises me, that Jill Valentine isn't the most costly one, but Leon is. Because Jill Valentine's been around since the Resident Evil franchise basically started, so it would make more sense if she was more popular, but yeah, I don't know why she wasn't. As you can see there, the box does have a little bit of a scuff or a little bit of a tear on it, but that's pretty good for 7 years. And yeah. Now, Jill Valentine will run you about, I think the prices range between $100 and $130. I definitely recommend, if you can get all these in like a bundle deal or something like that, take advantage of it. But if you can't, then try and buy them separately for the lowest prices possible. It's got a handgun and a hat with the little sticker on it. Yeah. So the whole Resident Evil collection, normally the price is between $700 and $800, or depending on who you're buying it from, it can range between $700 to $800 or $600 to $900. It really just depends on what kind of ones they have, what kind of Resident Evil Funko Pops they have, and what condition they're in. So, no fade on her box either, so she's in perfect condition. I'll just sit her over here. And that is going to be the end of the video. Now, like I said, if you want to see me do a separate video where I showcase all these outside of their boxes and give a review on them, definitely let me know and I'll make it happen. But yeah, until next time, guys, see you in the next one. And there they are, all in the collection. I'm going to try and rearrange them so they're in a better position, but yeah. If you guys want to see my full Funko collection, because I promise you this is not it, there is heaps above me right now, let me know as well and I'll show you my entire collection so far. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I might unbox next.